Hi, good morning. Today is Sunday, November 27. We just left Las Cruces, New Mexico, and we're going to Hatch, New Mexico. I have some corrections to make about Truth or Consequences. I had some of the facts wrong, so I have to make a correction. So Truth or Consequences turned out it was a radio show in the 50s, and the host was a guy named Ralph Edwards. I don't know what he looks like, I never saw him. But I do know if you see those game shows, it'll say at the beginning and end, a Ralph Edwards production. But anyway, in 1950, he had a contest. If any town would rename their town Truth or Consequences, he would do an episode of the show from that town. So Truth or Consequences, which used to be called Hot Springs, because there are hot springs here. Truth or Consequences took him up on the offer. He came and he did the show, and he liked Truth or Consequences so much, he came back every year for 50 years. And to this day, they have a Truth or Consequences festival every summer. So I remember the show was in the 60s. The host was not Art Linkletter, it was Bob Barker. Bob Barker, he only retired a few years ago from The Price is Right. He also had a part in the movie Happy Gilmore, where him and Happy Gilmore duke it out on the golf course and go rolling down the hill. Bob Barker hits Happy with so many lefts, he was begging for a right. So that should clear up Truth or Consequences. Or Consequences Post Office. Should have come here yesterday. This is where we're going. This is pretty cool, looking at the pass. See, you can see where we're going to go. Up and over here. I'll get back to you with some more current events that I remember when I get over the top. There's a nice downhill. There's some water there. I don't know if that's the Rio Grande. It very well may be. There's some trees over there. Probably is the Rio Grande. Look at those mountains. Holy cow. I don't know, the sun, I'm looking into the sun, so it may not come out well on the camera. But I'll keep the camera on for a while. between these mountains and the Appalachians, we didn't have such a view of the Appalachians. They were covered with forests, trees, and we didn't have wide open views like this. They're both really beautiful though. I just flew the drone that way over the river. I went out a kilometer, 1,000 meters. It's a field of chili peppers, red chili peppers. Holy cow, that would be the death of me. Where we're staying tonight, St. Francis de Sales Church, established 1860, but it's no longer a church. A woman named Celeste owns it, and it's an inn. And get a load of this when we go in. It's like going into the Alamo. Joe really found us a winner. It's beautiful. It really reminds me of the Alamo.